Jumba. Jumba. Butchman here with my little sidekick, the Maxer. Quality Butchman production, by the way. No, I'm sorry, it's not Hot Wheel related. Today, yeah, I'm working on a little Dodge Neon. Little Dodge Neon. The timing belt went away, and this particular vehicle has what is known as a, hang on a minute, oh god, look at this lens. Has an interference motor, interference engine, which means when the timing belt breaks, the valves collide with the pistons. I don't know if you can see it down in there. Probably not. Oh man, where's my light? I tell you, if it wasn't for poor production, I'd have no production at all. Oh baby. Okay, now there it goes. Okay. Can we see? I don't know if you can see. You can see where the little valves, where the valves had nicked the pistons. There's 4 little nicks there, front and back. Anyway, the this particular vehicle has 150,000 miles on it, and as you can see, the cylinders has their crosshatch wear. There's no ring ridge. So this little thing's been taken care of reasonably. So there should be no reason why this couldn't get another 150,000 miles. Now, getting to the valves, there's 16 of them little buggers. Anyway, there's a pile of bent valves. I don't know if you can see that or not. And so I went and got me some new valves. Now shop around, and you can get these things for like $6-7 a piece. Okay. This vehicle has never overheated. The head gasket looked fine. The surface looks fine. So I'm not going to have it surfaced. I'm not even going to take it to the machine shop. Took off all the rockers, took the cam out, and stupid battery lights on. It said it was full. Kind of irritating, this camera. Anyway, so I'm going to hand lap the valves. Now I was going to use this tool here, but the little suction cups are too big for these little teeny valves. It might work on this one. It'll work on the intakes, but it wouldn't work on the exhaust. So I had to come up with a way to spin the valves with the lapping compound to lap them in. I don't know if you can see that or not. See the pattern there on the valve face. The seats look good. They're hardened seats, so there's no reason why the seat surface wouldn't remain the same. So I lapped in all the exhausts already, and they look good. So I'm going to lap in the intakes. But I had to come up with a creative way to spin the valves, to lap them in, because I didn't have the right kind of tool. So being the innovator that I am, or necessity is the mother of invention, I use my cordless drill and a tire valve stem. So the one end of it where you put the air in is metal, so it chucked up to the drill, and the other end, the little bulb end of it's rubber. And it still wanted to spin. I didn't want to spin the valves right, so I just took a little a razor blade and put some cuts in the rubber to kind of give it a bite. So Can't do this one-handed. They fit in there pretty snug until you get them started. Let me see if I can do this. Put the camera under my arm. Oh, that ain't gonna work. I really need a camera person. I really do. Well, let me see. Hang on. Stand by. Let me get it started. And maybe I can do it holding the camera. Nah, can't. I can't. But anyway, the idea is you take that, you spin your drill, and then with your other hand you go from underneath and you work the valve open and close, up and down, and you do that for a little bit. Pull it out, check your pattern, do it again if you need to. Anyway, that's how you can lap your valves in without having a special valve lapping tool, which is nothing more than a stick with a suction cup on it. Do them all and put them back together. This particular head, I was able to disassemble the, I forget which one it was, either I forget, intake or exhaust with this old standard valve tool. But the other side, the spark plug tubes were in the way, so I had to use this other deal, which I'm not sure. It's like a universal on-the-car valve spring removal tool. KD, it's a KD tool. KD 3087. And I just put one of the rocker shafts on, and then use that to compress the valves, get the springs off. So I did it here in the shop, in the home shop. So don't be afraid. Save yourself some machine shop money as long as it hasn't been overheated, as long as the surface is straight. I cleaned it up in my solvent tank and buttoned it back up, put it back together, get her back on the road. So don't be afraid of some of this stuff. Don't be throwing this stuff away. I see a lot of these Neons in the boneyard. They're cherry on the outside. And more than likely the timing belt blew and they bent all the valves and they just scrapped it because they couldn't afford to have the head done. But I'm going to do it now for about, well, with the timing belt, water pump and everything, I'm going to do it now for about $400. So get out there in the garage, get some of this stuff fixed, people. Come on. Save yourself a ton of money. And keep some of these old little monsters on the road. All right, that's it for now. Poochman out. See you later.